Jai Kal Bhairav, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. Good evening, because as of now, it's my tea time in the evening and high tea time rather. And whilst I'm recording this new paranormal video from Chills, 15 scary videos that bring nightmares to life. Okay, we have been reacting to quite a lot of paranormal videos since the Halloween time, and we are going to continue. I'm still making the smaller videos. Obviously, yes, Sam and Colby Twin Paranormal have been coming up with a lot of videos, especially with Sam and Colby's Conjuring House last time during the Halloween. So that is still pending, I know. But there are so many other reaction videos that I have to react to, and I can react to, and there are plenty of them. So before we dive into the reaction, you just saw the QR code over here and the UPI ID. Also, the bank details for the same are given in the description below. I request you guys to help me out and grow my channel up so that I can, introduce more content on my YouTube channel and make it of a more better quality. So without your donations, it won't be possible. Also, along with your donations, please like, share, comment, and keep subscribing. Newcomers, please subscribe to my channel. Also, keep commenting. With that, with your comments, my algorithm will grow for YouTube. So please support a lot. With that said, let's just keep sipping our tea along with the reaction, and let's scare the shit out of our asses. Here we go.
Number 15.
Okay.
A YouTuber named Jessie V and her sister Mandy are constantly hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They would have happily never gone up there, if not for their insistent fans who demanded to know the answer. They finally work up enough courage to take a ladder up there. Mandy goes up first and gets a really bad feeling. She's describing the general layout when they catch something that might have followed her back down. In a mirror on the wall is the reflection of a figure that is a quarter of the size of Mandy, whose much larger reflection can be seen right beside it. Whatever this is, it's standing right in front of both of them.
I did not see
Jessie
that
turns
shit
the
at all.
camera to reveal her father standing off to the side, but he is way too tall to be it. Also, this figure lacks any color or detail at all. Only later, when a commenter pointed out the creepy shadow person, did they go back and review the video. No answer was ever provided. Number 14.
Okay, he's rushing into this.
Two friends stand on the edge of the woods, looking for a figure that's said to haunt their suburban neighborhood in Missouri. What
There's
they
someone's screen
encounter while
time screening.
exploring this forest opening has left people asking if it's real or fake for years since.
That's okay.
Shit, fuck.
A shadow
Fuck,
person kneels
man.
in the woods, regarding them without saying a single word. They see the shadow for only a
Groovy
moment,
Grandma
but it's
Productions.
scary enough to make them drop the camera and run. Later, they retrieve the camera and upload it onto YouTube. If you listen closely, moments before they see the strange figure, you can hear his friend Ben saying he feels something piercing through him. Something like its cold,
What?
lifeless stare. Number 13.
Oh, the way he got scared.
Someone's life was taken here, and a
Oh.
shadow person remains.
Very
Is it the
nice,
person who passed, or the person who ended their life? Published in
Dude.
December of 2021, Drana and Mike's paranormal adventures entered this house and got more than they bargained for. While exploring
What?
the home, the spirit speaks to them. The voice sounds like it's whispering, "Help me out."
Cloud. Whoa, it feels
As they
like someone's
continue
talking,
to
but
communicate
literally.
with the spirits in the darkness, Drana feels something touch her on the shoulder.
Fuck.
Do you know any of our names?
Did you just touch me on my shoulder?
Someone said me.
Later, in another room, Drana and Mike are talking with someone off camera, and the camera scans from one side of the room to the other. This is when you see it.
On the throat. And then you were.
But they're awful soon the light filters.
Yeah.
In the next room over, the shadow appears.
But-
It looks like it's ducking behind the door, and it disappears in an instant. Is there a lost soul in this
Yeah,
haunted
no, no,
home?
no. Okay.
And
He's
if
standing
so,
here.
who
Okay,
does it
right.
belong
Yeah, that's
to?
another
I
shadow.
know I wouldn't go
That was
back
scary
there
shit.
after seeing this, but I do really think this place needs further investigation.
Yup, please do.
Number 12. This video of a speedy silhouette looks like it has to be in fast forward, but as the timestamp shows, it somehow manages to cross the room in less than 1 second.
Yo.
I can only assume that this shadow person has been seen at least once before, hence the bedside camera. Notice how all of its features remain blacked out despite there being plenty of natural light. What's particularly worrisome is how it clears the room in an instant, and then comes back into the frame to linger by their bedpost some more. Apparently the two seem to share a mutual fascination.
But what
Number
are just
11.
people? I mean, due to the light,
Reed's
some
boy
shadows could be
records
there.
what he thinks is a rare
Not clear
creature
enough.
sighting, and while I think he might be right, I would like your help to confirm.
Dude,
Some of the
your
dogs
videos are
in this
never
neighborhood
clear,
are
man.
going crazy, so he zooms in on where they're barking and just
It's
barely
too
makes out
shaky.
this figure possibly watching from afar. At 38 seconds, you get a much better look when he zooms in.
I'm not getting any view except those clothes drying up on
Do
the
you see-
thread.
It's hard to tell for sure, but I think something is definitely there, and it kind of looks like the upper half of a shadow person. Fear suddenly overcomes Reet's boy, and he runs back inside before it gets any closer. Definitely the smart choice. Number 10.
Okay.
These friends travel to an abandoned church in Wales that gives all three of them a sinister feeling before anyone steps foot inside. It may have been nice when it was first built, but with ivy
actually
growing up the
good-looking
side
building,
and
but now
dirty
it's all
water
creepy.
pooling around the foundation, this church looks corrupted. The perfect place for spirits to roam.
Oh shit.
That is proper evil looking church.
The inside looks trashed by partiers, cans everywhere. They think they can hear faint church bells in the wind, but unfortunately nothing picks up on camera. Still, the feeling that they are not alone only grows more persistent with every step, and as they cross a large empty room in ruins, commenting on how evil it feels, they do pick up two anomalies.
What?
Evil? They've like done, dare I say, a really good job of like securing it though.
I'm almost positive that the first anomaly was a lens flare caused by light coming through the window.
Could be,
but the
yeah.
second sighting, the shadow person is much odder.
Oh shit! You don't even notice in a regular speed. Yup, that
I would
the
say
second
that
one was
this
a shadow.
is a
Yes.
shadow, except there is no lower half, so it might not belong
Yep.
to anyone in the group, or anyone
That's for
alive for
sure.
that matter.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Number 9. Posted by Cosmic Messenger 01, this video teaches you that what's ever lurking in the shadows isn't what you should fear. The shadows themselves are. Taken at the Campo Grande MS Penitentiary in Brazil. The grainy footage shows a dark gray barracks, appearing empty at night,
Who's that?
although it's likely not empty, as clothes hang on wires out of each of the windows. Now watch on the
Is that
bottom
thing
floor as
trying to
something appears
climb,
to be
beta?
moving on the side of one wall. The shadow person begins to move upward before moving sideways and appearing to duck down behind some clothing. You can see the shadow duck out again, moving
thought
in an
it
amoeba-like
I think it
style
spotted them.
towards the wall and upward, before the shadow disappears out of sight. What is going on here? Is there a prison ghost here? Whatever it is, I
Whoa.
don't want to find out.
Falling out.
Number 8.
Dude.
A British YouTuber named Joe Weller learns from his friend Elliot of a haunted schoolhouse nearby that was built in the 1800s. They agree to go in the middle of the night to make it all the more legitimate and scary.
Now these videos are
This
clear.
place is abandoned, and yet there's a black gap where the curtain's been particularly drawn back, just enough for someone to peek through. Or maybe this is a shadow
Someone
person
looks like-
leaning out.
Someone
Joe
is
wants
right
to turn
there.
around before the sight of barbed wire, but Elliot convinces him to jump over and go inside. Someone must have really wanted to keep people out of here, or maybe it's to keep something contained within. They walk around the back way and ivy is creeping along the walls, so nobody lives here. But wait, someone's at the window, a pale ghost girl. While over a dozen people see
Whoa.
her, can you? And when he
Yep.
shines his light
Someone
on
is
it,
there.
it's gone. Number 7.
Dude.
Here's another video of a different warehouse that's possibly haunted. Take a look at what one of the security cameras picks up. slinking around their screen, presumably late at night,
Dude, the way
after
it just appeared
everyone has
itself.
gone home. The footage looks really grainy, which ordinarily would be a sign of editing, but then again, this is also exactly how most low-budget security cameras look. Maybe it was a bug walking across the lens, maybe it was edited,
Doesn't look like a
or
bug,
maybe
man.
it really was a shadow person silently floating across a work site. We'll never
You know,
know
the
for
bug is
certain.
understandable on a
I grew up
camera.
Number 6.
Dude.
When you're arguing whether a shirt is red or maroon, the ghosts in your presence will know they've had enough of you two. Published to YouTube
do you
in
mean
May
by that?
2020. This is what happens when a ghost
the
gets
pandemic.
fed up with your bickering, throws up his hands, and storms out of the house he's haunting. The uploader explains that during their last visit to this place, they experienced the door slamming but didn't have a chance to record
Okay,
it,
couple
so
of
this time
things,
they returned to
couple of people.
capture it on film. This video is cut down to 3 minutes of the 50 that were recorded. The clip shows the boys arguing whether or not one of their shirts is red, before deciding to call it quits with the filming, since it had been nearly an hour. Just then, something clearly slams in the distance. The uploader says his friend thought it was the hinges of the door rather than a ghost, but decides that the video is proof it wasn't the hinges. He also claims that he and a friend saw a shadow person in this building as well. The uploader
my
writes,
God.
something said that it could have been air in the last upload, but it wasn't sure. The thing, if it was air, it would
Where
have
is the
opened
door
it.
slamming?
The air is coming from outside, so it would push out to open. Instead, what we caught was a ghost slamming the door the opposite direction of where the air was coming from, so the force of the door slamming was going against the air. This was filmed in Harlingen, Texas, and there wasn't much airflow in the place according to the uploader. The group was sweating from so much stale heat. Well, maybe the ghost was too. Number
Dude.
5. The David Livingstone Centre is a reportedly haunted museum in Glasgow,
Okay.
Scotland. As these paranormal investigators
black
are
and
about
white.
to discover for themselves, they aren't even finished
Beauty
setting
creep.
up their equipment when the poltergeist activity begins. First, something falls in the darkness, and then a piece of equipment flips over in front of them.
Dude.
They go to where the other object fell over and find one of the velvet ropes has come unhooked by itself. Since we didn't see it happen on video though, I guess we just have to take their word. Later, they head over to the chapel area where they think they see something move, but it's too dark to tell.
As if it's a person.
Yeah.
It's behind you.
Oh.
When
That
they take
knock
a
was
picture
loud.
of the corner of the chapel, however, this image of a shadow person is what they find. Number 4.
Dude.
Have you ever feared you're living a walking nightmare? Titled Daymares, this video was posted by YouTuber Ghosts of Carmel, Maine in October of 2017. The video begins with a short explanation that reads, when faced with the unknown, alone and frightened, call it Daymares. The 20-minute video opens with a pic of a shadow person appearing in a photo taken in 1906. Which also shows the YouTuber's house. The YouTuber says this paranormal figure has been showing up a lot within the past months.
That's a face?
The YouTuber then shows evidence of these instances with
disturbing.
video footage of the shadow man standing in several places in his home, including silhouetted by the light of the window. He writes that he has a theory who this shadow person is. The man
What?
was short. In fact, people used to make fun of his height when he was alive, making him an angry ghost of eternal bitterness who haunts the living through fear. A few clips show the ghost grinning at him in the darkness. One night, there was a lot of paranormal activity going on in the YouTuber's house, including walking and banging. As he takes video footage of his dark home, he
Ooh, my
asks
back
who was making so much noise.
They were walking around the bedroom all night long, making noise. I even heard rattling sounds. Banging.
Whoa.
Who was doing it?
On occasion, he captures what he describes as yelling in the background.
Well, was somebody down here yelling?
At one point, when he says hello, he is answered.
Somebody down there yelling? Hi,
Someone
He
knocked.
hears strange talking and heads downstairs to see if the TV was left on. After discovering it's off, he places the camera on the ground and leaves it there in an attempt to capture the yelling. He leaves the house altogether, but a neighbor starts mowing the lawn, drowning out some of the noise. However, some moving sounds were caught on the video. At some point, the camera is knocked over, which the YouTubers suggest could only have been done by something paranormal.
Like,
There is some talking happening.
like.
Hare Ram. Jai Ma Kali. Oh!
After this, the YouTuber returns upstairs to capture some more footage. When he turns towards the door, there is some movement. He says it
There
appears
was
as
something
if
like
clothing
shadow.
is being pulled out the door. But after turning the light on, he finds nothing on the landing or downstairs.
Dude, there
he
was a
returns
shadow.
to the bedroom and says the shadow person is in the window again. There is indeed a shadow there, though it's oddly shapeless. Then, something rather solid seems to fall inside the room. He thinks it went under the bed, but all he finds beside the bed is a small teddy bear. Does this video make you a believer in this haunted house? If it does, get ready
Dude,
for
that
some
was so
certain
scary.
daymares. Number 3.
Ah, Jai Ka
This
Bhairav.
paranormal investigator's creepiest capture in a cemetery is bone-chilling.
Wow.
The YouTuber was exploring the hauntings at St.
Bhairav.
Joseph Cemetery near Kimswick,
Narasimha.
Missouri, when she captured several EVPs.
Michael?
Later, while she was
Archangel.
attempting to communicate with the passed on using a spirit box, Michael made his physical cameo. Watch to the right, just above
That
the vehicle.
shadow next to the car. Ow!
Which grave is yours?
Fuck! Dude, someone's talking in there or what?
Nobody appears
Has
to
that
be
been
in the
good?
vicinity. So to whom does this shadow belong? I vote for Michael. Number 2. A paranormal investigator named Exist
Oh, that
wants to
went
see
to the
if
top?
ghosts exist in an abandoned funeral parlor in South Korea. In this stairwell is where they record the strongest evidence of paranormal activity.
Bacon? Let's go.
What was that sound?
Something is at the bottom of these
shit.
steps, according to their readouts.
Not bottom of the steps, right next to
Snapchat
him.
finds activity in the corner. It looks like a ghost in a white dress with her back turned.
Yo.
Long black hair. They don't dare go down there and confront her. Instead, they sum up a music box that is hand cranked at the top of the steps and see if she will come to them.
Ah, shit. Dude, are you alone in there? If she just walks up right there and becomes
I'm
visible,
not sure
I'm
if a
running
ghost
away.
is really doing this, or if they were in control. If someone has more information about the paranormal equipment they're using here, then let me know if this part is real, or if they have a secret way to control it. So
Nope.
much energy surrounds them that the music box never stops playing. They have to
Dude.
manually turn it off, satisfied that this experiment was a success. Next, he records his Snapchat filter to see if any faces are caught coming up the stairs.
Come on,
Instead,
why?
he gets something even scarier.
Why is it blurring?
Something walks right by them, opens the door, and holds it open for them. They respect the spirit's wishes and politely leave. Would you stick around here? I've seen enough horror movies to know that it's best to get out before it's
Dude,
too late.
that's the
What's
darkest
scariest about
poltergeist.
this image is the creepy figure it showcases.
Brickman
I'd be
YouTube.
staying far away from this thing, and that's
Way
a
too far away.
promise.
Thousands of kilometers
This
far
image
away.
is currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. I came across it on a popular YouTube channel that creates content in this language, and I wanted to share it with
Brickman
you.
YouTube.
It's a great example of how unique elements of horror can be found all around the world, each with its own twist. So, what do you think it is? And more importantly, do you
That's
think
some
it's
animal.
real or just a clever effect? Let me know down in the comments.
You can't say
I've
like
got
this.
a challenge for you.
Okay.
Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit
Do it,
subscribe
guys.
in the
Do it for
next
him, do
5
it for me.
seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week.
And I upload
If you're
reactions
curious
every day.
about what I look like in real life,
This
you go
dude
to
is
my
handsome in real
Instagram
life. Go
at
follow him on
DonusChillin
Instagram.
YT and
Yeah.
tap that follow button to find out.
I've been following him
Number
for 7
one.
years now.
One of the most fearsome visions of a shadow person ever caught on camera. This clip will have any skeptic questioning things. Originally published by Ghosts of Carmel, Maine,
That
this
suddenly
scary video
appears, you
was
know.
captured by its haunted homeowner. As the
Look at the way it
homeowner
just
enters a
comes out.
bedroom, a full shadow figure is seen sitting on the bed, outlined by the light from the
Ooh.
window. The man panics and steps out of the room for a moment. A split second later, when he returns, the figure has vanished. Are you convinced of the existence of shadow figures? I am.
With that, I think so. Okay. Oh, shit, man. This was scary as hell. Whew. Okay. The first few videos honestly weren't that scary enough because they were so blurry. It was really hard to make. I mean, like, if they are real or no. Especially this one. Number 14 was okay. Number 15 was also good. Number 12 is still skeptical because it's only like a standing camera and literally one part of the room is being recorded, so I don't know. Number 11 was completely worst video, so I cannot say anything about that. Rest of the videos were still good. Okay, this time there were quite a lot of clear videos from Chills. Thank you so much, Chills, for I think somehow you must just have heard me. Or if there are other comments on his channel, so I don't know. But anyways, amazing video. I enjoyed it thoroughly. There were a lot of scary moments. After the top 8, a lot of there were scary videos and genuinely frightening. Gave me a lot of goosebumps and literally made me scare myself like yuck. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. See you again later with another video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram and Jai Mahakal and Jai Mahakali. Bye bye.